Guys, so I want to make a quick video showing you guys the kit that I showed you guys in the last video when I was talking about fixing her. So, most of the paint is off. I mean, you can still see some traces of pink, which will be coming off the rest of the way pretty soon here. But I wanted to show you her face in general. It's coming off, it's taking a little while. I'm going to try to leave the hair though, because I kind of like the hair. So, let me see if I can show you guys. But yeah, you can see how dark she is. Just red. And I'm not even sure what's stuck in the crease of her eye right there. I don't even know. But yeah, she's really, really red. And part of her lip came off because they didn't, not matte varnish, gloss glaze it, so it came off. But I can easily fix that. But yeah, you guys can see. And here's the sad part, is I've already taken off layers of paint. So if she's this red, right here, you can imagine, you know, 3 layers of paint, of blushing more, if not more than that. And, I mean, that's pretty much where it's lighter. That's about the color of the vinyl. Hang on, I'm trying to get this to focus. But I'm going to try to leave the hair. But everything else has to go. Especially there's like a red dot right there. I think there's another one right there. But I don't really mind that. If I have to, I'll go with the Earth Mint stuff and just go in and try to cover up some of that. But yeah, I'll show you guys her legs though. But you can see that most of the coloring's off. Hang on. That's actually the color that the foot was in general. Hang on. Hang on. Alright, well, it doesn't want to have to. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I just kind of shook you guys. Okay, now I'm just going to try to carefully. But you can see how white that is. And that's about the color that her foot was in general. Like, there's no coloring. And then, like, a very, very light pink. It was sad. So, anyway, that wasn't too complicated. But there is, like, this white streak, which I think is nail tip. But yeah, and there's still some stuff in the creases and a light layer of pink, which I'll have to get off the rest of the way. But yeah, like you can see in the creases that there's still some. I've been using this and it's been working pretty well. This, whatever kind of alcohol this is. And it says not less than 99%. So, yeah, this has definitely been getting out a lot. And I've been wearing like a glove and just pouring the stuff in here. I'm just trying to see something. Okay. Which I need to pour some more in there. But I had to come outside, and this is actually on my hot tub real quick, because the smell is so bad. Like, I can't even stand it. But I'll show you guys a little walk through my backyard. Maybe, if it wants to focus. Yeah, the grass is starting to die because it got super cold and then it wasn't so cold. But we got like these huge trees in our backyard. And yeah, so, and we have our deck right there, and we kind of just have wood and stuff. My dad likes those wood things for different projects or whatever he's doing. So he always asks some businesses, hey, can I have that, or I'll pay you, you know, whatever. So he gets them, and then we either burn it for firewood or do whatever we kind of want with it. But yeah, our deck is up there, and this is kind of like our downstairs patio, I guess is what you call it. And then that shed my dad built. So, and we got a hot tub right there, and that hot tub. Ignore the giant gaping hole in it. We had to kind of tear it open because there was some ant infestation and some leakage, so we had to fix that. He just hasn't filled it in yet. But yeah, so anyway, but when I'm over here, all I see is that way. So, We live right near a busy road in front. I mean, you can see it probably, the cars passing by through the gate. Or the fencing. I'm sorry I'm shaking, guys. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep working on her. Hopefully get done soon. I actually had to take off more paint from the limbs, because I wanted to see how much paint I had to get off before I can easily just paint over it. And as of right now, I mean, I can paint over it, but I'm debating if I want to keep doing that or not. But yeah, her face I cannot paint over at this point, though. It is so dark. I don't even know. I mean, it's a lot lighter than it was. But you can see how blotchy it is, and by the eyes it looks like she's got like an eye infection of some sort. Like pink eye, except for crazy. And actually, I'll be right back. I'll show you guys what the weighting material was in here. Hang on 1 minute. Alright guys, I wasn't able to find it right now, but I mean, if I find it, I will do a video showing you guys what was in her. But basically what was weighting, or the weighting that was in her, like in her head and the body, was just like medical gloves, kind of like this, which is normal. I mean, I've seen people use these before, but it was clear, and it had those, like, you know, if you go to the dollar store and you look for like crafting stuff, and you come along those like glass pebble things, like they're about that big. That's what was in it, and they crammed it into the head, and then like stuffed it, jam-packed. And I'm like, I think it expanded the head a little, which, I mean, is okay. I mean, it's not too noticeable, but yeah, I'll have to show you guys how much was in there, but it was crazy. And I mean, I'm sorry, but it's like, if the painting is that bad, and you can't even use the correct materials to weight the doll with, I mean, come on. It's like, I mean, why would you paint a doll like that? I don't know. I just don't even know. But the head's okay. It's a little bit, like, shiny, though, because they put, like, that weird gloss stuff on top. I don't really understand that either. I would not have glossed it if it were me, but that's okay, I guess. But yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, I mean, the feet look the same as before I removed any paint. Just white. White is how it looked, just plain, like paper. Let me show you guys the difference. Let's see if I can do it. And now it looks pink, but it's really not. Hang on. Alright, well, it doesn't want to focus, but you can get the color idea. It's actually a little bit lighter than it's showing up. It's catching some of the pink, which is very, very light. But yeah, so, whew, you guys are out of focus. Okay. But yeah, so, again, there will be more updates on her. Hopefully, we'll be done soon. But I have to get her a whole nother body now, because the one thing the artist did know how to do was make it humanly impossible to cut the cable ties so you can get the limbs off. It was so tight, I literally had to destroy the entire body, which made me so mad. And I mean, I've dealt with my own, like, tight, like, I don't even know. I mean, I do it pretty tight to the point where, I mean, it'll come off if you want it to come off, but not come off just by holding on to it, you know? And, I mean, it's hard to even do that. And then yet, this one, I should have filmed it earlier. My God, it was impossible. But anyway, this video is getting kind of long, and I'm going to just end the video right here. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.